Hi guys, good morning from Marrakesh. We are currently on the train on our way to Fes. Also, it's dark outside because it is 4:35 a.m. Oh my goodness, we had to wake up at 3. I woke up at 3:15 to make it to the train to leave at 4:50 because it takes about 6 hours, 6.5, 6 hours to Fes from Marrakesh. Hours later, and we finally made our way to Fes. So the train is actually nicer than we had imagined. It's very spacious. Granted, we also took first class, so maybe that's why it's a bit spacious. But I do want to note there are no plugs and there's no Wi-Fi on the train. And it was a bit delayed. We were supposed to be here an hour ago, but we are an hour late. But we did take the train that left from 4:50 a.m. so not a problem. We finally made our way to our Riad, so that means room tour! Okay, this room is so much more smaller, but it's so beautifully designed. Like every detail, even the ceiling and the door, you can just see that it's super old. But look how small it is. A bed and a little bit of space. And then here is the bathroom. Very small. And then our window actually looks out into the middle of the Riad. Okay, so Fes has the oldest Medina in the world, and Fes is also a lot older than Marrakesh. And in the Medina, where we are right now, there are no motorbikes or bicycles allowed. It's only foot, which is why it's so quiet. And if there's public transport, then it's mules. To Chouara Tannery, which is this. And if you're unfamiliar with what a tannery is, it is where they dye and make fabrics. Specifically, this one is dyeing and making leather fabrics. So the smell here is pretty powerful, and because it's a powerful smell, before you come up they give you a mint. And I also want to note that before you actually make it to the entrance of the tannery, there will be random men following you, trying to make you pay to come see the tannery. Do not pay those guys. It is free to come up. So just go to the very end and it will literally say gratis, free. It's free to visit. Another thing, after visiting the tannery, now it makes 100% makes sense why majority of these stores in the souk are leather goods. Okay, so now we walked to, I honestly don't know, we were just walking the whole line of the souks, eventually made our way outside of the walls of the old Medina. Now we're probably in the mid Medina, of which there's a thing in Fes that there's the old Medina, Mid Medina and New Medina. Old Medina is what we're staying in, and most people seem to be going and staying in as well, which is the inside of the wall where cars aren't allowed. And then there's the Mid Medina, where I guess it kind of looks old-ish as well, but cars can go. And then the New Medina, which is a lot more modern than the other ones. Ooh, and another thing that we realized, which I guess also goes without saying because Marrakesh is obviously the most popular city, but Fes is a lot cheaper. So after the tannery, we were looking at the shop that owns the tannery. Jakob actually bought a jacket and a belt, and we were just browsing and we asked about the slippers and how much they cost. He said they cost 180 dirham, which in Marrakesh we bought slippers and they were 250 dirham in Marrakesh. So if you do come here, it'll probably be a lot cheaper. Now we made our way to Marinid Tombs, which is actually up the hill. I'm not wearing the right attire for a hill, but if I can walk up in a dress and these sandals, then you can too. We got a big bag of olives. There were only 10 dirhams. This for the road for tomorrow. We are also, I put on a lot of clothes because I forgot to mention, but Morocco is very hot, but in the morning and in the night it gets very, very cold. I mean, he even has his jacket on. And I packed this in the bag and then already had this on, so now I'm wearing it. But we started off with something healthy. Ginger lemon. So we're finally back in the Riyadh after the dinner. Dinner was super tasty. I suggest that if you are anywhere in Morocco, majority of restaurants have rooftop terraces, so it was super lovely sitting on the rooftop. Also, walking around the Medina, because it is so large, it is very easy to get lost. And just like Marrakesh, there will be people telling you that things are closed, you're going the wrong way. But if you know where you're going, believe your intuition. But I am ending this vlog here. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't seen my other Morocco videos, specifically on Marrakesh, please do so and subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!